And welcome back to the Hot Lap. And what an interesting Rally Portugal we had. What an experiment as well for the extra long day. Yeah, Tanak had something to say about that. But also, Tanak's fight back. What a fight back it was. Not enough to win the rally. It was gifted after his issues to Seb Ogier. But to be fair to Seb, you have to be in it to win it. And he was the man in the position where if Tanak had any issues, well, enter Sebastian Ogier. So congratulations, Seb Ogier, winner of Portugal, along with Vincent Lander. I can never pronounce their last names. I'm absolutely shocking. So this was your final result, though. So Seb Ogier winning 8.7 seconds. Tanak. 12.2. Kalle Rovenpera in third. A decent result. Okay, we're not quite looking at the fantastic result last rally, but still, I think he's going to be fairly happy. Terry Newell, 38.5 seconds. Takamoto Katsuta, 1 minute 41.9. Elvin Evans, it just wasn't in it today, was he? 2.5 minutes. Sami Piari, he just beat Sami Piari as well at 2 minutes 38 seconds. Then we have Josh McLaren, 5 minutes 12.3. Gregor Monster at 5 minutes 57.5. And then, sadly, Martin Sess, 12 minutes 28.2. Diogo Salvi, well, he's, WRC 2 levels almost when you look at it. 28, nearly half an hour behind, but fair enough. Retired in SS24, sadly, was Adrian Fourmaux, which was massive. But this was the two winners here. Seb Ogier and Tanak. It was good to see, more than just rivals. I think even Seb knew that he kind of, had it not been for Tanak, whoops-a-daisy, not Tanak's fault but his car, he most certainly would have won. But as you can see, he knows, and good friends, I'd like to think. And so this is what Seb Ogier said. He said, delighted to be on the top step of the podium once again here in Portugal. It's been a tough week, one of the most physically demanding rallies I've ever done. It's also been a hard fight with Ott, who was very fast during the whole rally. And he said, it's a good reason to keep working, but for now it's time to celebrate. Everyone in the team has been working very hard, so let's all enjoy it together. Yep, there we go. There is the legend. He does look really knackered there. I mean, look. He doesn't normally that. I mean, he obviously he's got good skin. He doesn't normally look that tired, but look at his eyes. He looks absolutely knackered. All that concentration must be so difficult. But that's all of them on the podium with Kalle as well and Tanak. Yeah, Tanak had the pace to win it. He was the man that should have won it. So this is your WRC2 final result with Oliver Solberg winning, Johan Rosell in second, beating out Gus Greensmith, but Oliver Solberg absolutely dominant. Rupe Korhonen in fourth, Jan Solens in fifth, Roberto Dapra in sixth, Pierre Loubet in seventh, Mikko Heikkilä in eighth, ninth, Marco Bolasia. I'm probably getting these completely wrong. And then you got 10th, 11th, and 12th. I'm not even going to try. But yeah, well done to Oliver Solberg. I mean, this guy was absolutely amazing. Check this out. I think on the limit, massive spin for massive spin for, what am I saying? Massive spin for Oliver Solberg. As you can see him, he just misses that barrier. Well, the advertising horde, and completely goes sideways. Captured on this moment by this guy here, as you can see, link in the description. Let's just see it one more time. Just look at that, yeah. Oh, the limit. Get a lovely shot of that. And let's be fair, one of the nicest cars in rally. Awesome. And here was it. Here was Mr. Solberg winning WRC2. Is this guy unstoppable now in the WRC2 Championship? I think he very much is. Surely he's favourite. Surely at some point we will see him in a WRC1 Toyota. Please make it so. Make it so. So this is how the Rally 1 drivers scored in Portugal. We've got Seb Ogier with the full, 28 points. Well done. Tanak on 27, simply because of those 5 points in the power stage. Rovenpera on 20 seconds, finished P3 overall. Newell finishing, points 12, but in total, rally total, 19 points. That's not bad. Katsuta on 12. Sadly, Evans only on 9. Disappointing. Piari on 6, Evans on 4, Munster on 2, Cesc absolutely 0 points for the whole rally. Yeah, really, and Fourmaux, really disappointing. I was really hoping that he's going to do something in the race. And so Kalle's come out and said podium, some points on Sunday is not the worst result. But we have quite a lot of work to do in the upcoming rounds to be where we want to be. He said congrats to Seb and Vincent for the victory. Absolutely. And this was from I mean, he looks like he's going to smash something there at the bottom. But as we know, this is from AG Rally. As we know, there were some problems for Fourmaux in his i20 Hyundai. He had to put some oil in the engine before SS16. And the whole rally, I think, was quite frustrating for Adrian. And that was due to basically yesterday's accident, where just something went wrong. And it was a spin where you don't normally think anything is going to go wrong, but it did. And today he had to open all those special stages, making it very, very slow for him. And that was SS60, and this was yesterday. And I kind of feel, I really, really feel for Fourmaux, simply because I think he had the pace to win this rally. You know, I think he definitely had the pace to challenge Tanak. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. What will be, what be. But let's talk about Tanak. Now, Tanak came out and said, I feel that we've been treated like animals a bit just for the show on the itinerary's very long days. I kind of agree, but I'm in two minds about this. This is rally. This is the top echelon of sports. Yes, it must be difficult, but if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So, and Tanak likes to moan, let's be fair. But here is the thing, what could have been, and this is why I'm so upset that Tanak didn't get his victory, because he was definitely the best driver of the day, and Dirtfish have put out what could have been without Tanak's power steering failure. Time lost with broken power steering, 50 seconds. Gap to Ogier at the finish, 8.7. Imagine if he won, we'll be talking about this is one of the best rallies ever in terms of Tanak, but the fact he still finished 8.7 seconds behind one of the legends, one of the GOATs, says is more than enough for me. So absolutely fantastic for Tanak. He can hold, yes, he didn't get the points, he didn't get the trophy, but most certainly he can hold his head up high after Rally Portugal. Now, the WRC standings, we've got Evans on 118, Kalle Rovenpale on 88, Ogier on 86, Tanak on 84, and Nouvel on 78. So, Evans still a comfortable-ish lead. Bearing in mind, though, we've had a few rallies. We're getting into the the middle point of the season with all these fast gravels. He cannot afford the rallies that he had today. He needs to. Yes, they were saying bag 0.7s, but today he did not. I don't think he simply didn't bag enough of those points, which kind of sucks. But there's a rally in a few weeks again, so we'll have another chance. If you made it to the end, though, please give us a subscribe. That would be absolutely amazing. If you are already subscribed and you've made it to the end, that is more than enough. But if you want to help us, hit that like button, comment below, let me know, or let us know about what you thought about the rally. We will have our winners and losers coming up either today or tomorrow. But until then, we'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much.